Hello and welcome to another edition of the program Citizens Agenda, a 30-minute program intended to provide citizens access to information through community radio content syndication. It's a production of the Association of Liberia Community Radio, ALICOR, with support from the Swedish International Development Agency, SIDA. I'm your presenter, Edward Colley. Coming up, Bomi County District 3 has received a major boost in infrastructural development with the donation of a US 95,000 earth-moving equipment from the district representative, Sam Jala. Grant Basel University has launched an internet service aimed at enhancing academic opportunities for students. The university acting president, Dr. Samuel Reeves, says every student will benefit from the services they have contributed to. A mother of four from Bagleyville City in Grand Crew County has made an emotional appeal for help to support her children's education. Cecilia Sembo, a crop seller, says she is faced with significant financial challenges. These plus a lot more coming up on this edition of Citizens Agenda. Stay tuned. Welcome to Citizens Agenda. A rebirth of fresh air has swept through Bomi County District 3 following the donation of a earth-moving machine by the district representative, Sam Jala. The earth-moving machine will have solved the long-pressing issue of bad roads in the district. From Bomi County, our contributor Ernest Moiba reports.
A home of activity echoes through the once neglected roads of Bomi County District Number 3. The arrival of a powerful earth-moving machine, a generous donation from Representative Sam P. Jala, has ignited hope and sparked a new era of development. For years, the district's residents have grappled with challenges posed by poor road infrastructure. During the rainy season, the roads become impassable, isolating communities and hindering economic activities. Representative Jala's timely intervention has birthed new life into the district. This machine is more than just equipment. He said it's a testament to commitment to improving the lives of people.
Today I'm turning over a front loader, a very new one, Caterpillar motor, bought from ABK at a rate of $95,000 US. That money was gotten as a result of my $45,000 given to me by the government of Liberia to buy my car and feel comfortable, along with the legislative funding that was given to me of $45,000 plus a $6,000 salary. That's how the $95,000 were gotten. All of the town chief, paramount chief, the leaders that are here, here's a message I want you to carry for me. This December, I consider it the December of Sam Jala work. Anybody that got a letter to invite me to a program for Christmas, don't send it to me. Christmas Day, I will be on one road greatory. Starting from the weekend, I'm going to start my road project. All the money I'm going to make from my salary in November and December will go toward fuel and maintenance of the machine.
Alfred B. Zina, the development officer of Bomi County, described the gesture by Representative Jala as a significant step forward, and it underscores the importance of collaborative efforts between leaders and citizens to promote progress in county's road development agenda.
We are happy for the initiative you have done. This is a mark of a new breeze in Bomi County. This is the beginning of the development of Bomi County. I tell you what, there's no way we can forge development in Bomi if we do not have access to road. Many of the villages, like you said today, are not accessible, and so development passing by them, NGO don't even go to them. But you have taken the total number of towns and villages in the place, totaling 290,000 in your district, and you have decided to connect them What more can we say to you? All we can say, Honorable, a big thank you for the initiative. We believe that when the roads are open, our people will have access to road. Even their little produce that they have in their villages, they will be able to take it to the market.
Local leaders could now hold back their feelings towards the goodwill of their lawmaker, pledging their solid support to Representative Jala to achieve the necessary development programs in the district.
We have realized that Swemeka Stroke Darwin district has given birth to a new baby. It is the beginning of a new day. But what I can say to the people of Darwin and Swemeka is that we need to rally around him. We may not have it to give, but our widow might. We can give our widow might, and it will help to support him.
We, the people of district number 3, and the people of Swemeka and Darwin district, we may not say this is a fourth of acre, but we have not seen it before. So on behalf of the people of Darwin, we want to say thank you, but please, we the chief, we the opinion leader of the district, the 2 districts, please let us have the honorable. Sometimes to buy the radio and not nothing, but to buy the budget to maintain the radio, that one matter.
I feel fine because I've been suffering for a hell of a long time. Someone all been voting here for a little day. I'm surprised today for me to see the kind of thing here today. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to tell him thank you, sir, because the thing that he do for us. I think he the only dealer that will see that he will benefit us.
As the transformation unfolds, the people of Bombing County, District number 3, are filled with optimism. Many here envision a future where their children can attend school without fear of impassable roads, where farmers can sell their produce at fair prices, and where the district can strive. For Citizens Agenda, I am Ernest Mweba from Bombing County.
In most part of southeastern Liberia, law enforcement officers have a low presence. The small number of officers available lack the basic materials to fully function. Recently, the mayor of Plibo City, Larry Jiko, called on the Liberian National Police to increase their strength in the city. In a bid to enhance security and address rising concerns in Maryland and other southeastern counties, the Inspector General of Police, Gregory Coleman, has been holding discussions with stakeholders in Maryland County. Speaking to Citizens Agenda, Moses Dawo, Coleman vowed to strengthen police efforts and build stronger partnership with local communities. He said the engagement is part of the LMP routine outreach to strengthen security networks and build trust with local communities.
This is a part of what we do. The community engagement is our responsibility in connecting with the people to answer to them. We work for them, we serve them. So if they have concerns, it's always the best thing and the right thing for those who they have entrusted with the power and responsibility of security to be answerable to them. We cannot wait for a crisis to become full-blown before we step into issues. Once we start to pick up the early warnings, it's our responsibility to come in and address those issues before it reaches a point of conflict. And that's what we're doing here today. So you will see me back here very, very soon to ensure that we give a longer lasting solution to the issues specifically surrounding the concession. Look, the thing about it is that these investments are very important to the livelihood of our people. If they leave economic issues to be a serious challenge, then immediately it becomes an issue for the police because crime will definitely go up. And when the crime goes up, all that blame and responsibility will be on the police. Nobody's going to say, oh, what we did that caused the people to leave is not effective. Or they say, no, the police is not working. So before it reaches that point, we're just trying to be proactive and start to engage positively to bring the community together, protect the investment, and ensure that we're able to create a safe passage where economic growth and development can thrive.
You talk about the president being so committed in enhancing and supporting the security.
Yes, I did.
Will you mind emphasizing that's the plan?
Well, I mean, just what it means. He has committed in every way shape or form. He has listened to all of our requests and our recommendations on things that are needed to improve the security, and he's working on it. The finance minister has confirmed that they have addressed some of our major concerns as law enforcement bodies. So we're going to wait to see what happens when the budget passes, so that we will be able to improve the delivery of law enforcement services through the country.
Police Inspector General Gregory Como, speaking to our contributor Moses Dow at the end of a stakeholder meeting in Maryland County. In a significant tone towards enhancing educational opportunities, Grant-Basel University has introduced a much-needed internet service at the university. The internet service aims to provide students with uninterrupted access to internet for research, assignments, and other academic activities. Dr. Samuel Reeves is the acting president of the Grant-Basel University. Dr. Reeves told students who are gathered for the dedication of the internet service that the initiative was directly supported by the fees students pay every semester, while emphasizing that under his leadership, every student will benefit from the services they have contributed to.
The internet is a world without borders. So as we use the internet, we must also be very careful. The internet is a good thing, but it can be misused. You can spend your time just like you do on your phone, finding out how many goals Messi scored, how many assists Flabbergas has, and those. And you can know everything about those wrong vices and not spend as much time doing the kind of research, getting the kind of answers you need for your work. There's no question that you have today that the internet doesn't have, or at least attempt to give you an answer. So no one of you, including faculty, should ever say to another student or another student to another faculty, when a question is posed, I don't know. That should never be your answer. Because anything you want, any question you have, there is an answer, or at least an attempt of an answer on the internet. And so what we were trying to do, and we're not doing anything new here today. You as students, some of you have been here for a long time from GBCC time. You pay for these services for years and you have not received them. We're only working with you to provide for you what you have paid for. And we could be like the other people and just let it be the way it's always been. But that's not the way that a school like Grant-Basel University is supposed to function. We will make sure this place has all the access to all the availability of all the needs that you should have as students. So the president came here on last week, Thursday, isn't it? At the bridge. If the bridge was not broken, you were going to reach here. And I'm whispering in his ear, as soon as this bridge gets ready, will come. In fact, if the bridge is not ready before the next graduation, he will walk, but I will make sure he comes. So it is an honor and a pleasure for me. I've told you the things that you value, you talk good about. Yes. Anywhere we go, everywhere we go, when we talk about university in Liberia, they're not LU, they're not Cottington, they're GBU. And we will talk about it like this, the best school in the Republic of Liberia. Yes. And you and I, working together with the faculty and staff, we can make it. That is, you have to apply yourselves so that if there's some competition between universities and we send a student from GBU, you can beat the guys and the girls from LU and from Cottington. And those are the kinds of things that raise the standards of your school, the performance of the faculty, the staff, and the student body. Sometimes we don't realize that. When you go out and you perform properly, when you speak proper English, that raises the standard of your school.
Dr. Samuel Reeves is the acting president of the Grant-Basel County University. So what do the students of the university make about the availability of internet on their campus? Winifred Peters spoke on behalf of students at the university.
I want to be grateful ever so much for this opportunity. First time in the history of GBU. And we want to extend our thanks and appreciation to the faculties. Dr. Reeves, we want to say a very big thank you as student of this institution. Since I entered GBU as student, it was the very first time for me to hold the student handbook of this institution. It is an achievement for the student, and I want us to put our hands together for that. And also, just today we went for class in the AU lab, or computer class, and I and my friend were discussing, this should be our normal way of learning. That you should just have the computer in front of you, and then you have a lesson display, and then it make learning very easy. And we're discussing it, we all started having in Mr. Fire class. So we are grateful.
Student Winifred Peters of the Grand Bassa University speaking on behalf of her fellow students when the university officially dedicated internet service on the campus. If you are just joining us, you are listening to Citizens Agenda, a 30-minute program intended to provide citizens access to information through community radio content syndication. It's a production of the Association of Liberia Community Radio ALICOR with support from the Swedish International Development Agency SIDA. I'm your presenter, Edward Collin. Zozo City in Liberia's northern Lofa County is glowing brighter at night thanks to the installation of over 100 solar-powered streetlights, a project that is transforming the city's streets and improving the safety for residents and travelers alike. The solar lighting project was executed by the government with funding from the World Bank. The solar power lights will not only make the streets to shine, but also provide an added layer of security. These Zozo residents gave their impression of the project.
My name is Obida P. Gole from... I just want to thank the government for bringing this light because it helps all make all the places bright for us to say at least. We can be in the dark there. Thank to everyone that contribute towards this.
Have you noticed any difference in the atmosphere or safety in the city and I since the installation?
Oh yes. One of the difference is that the level is quite different from the others. They brought first, and now we're seeing that the light is more brighter than the first one they brought. And that one of the differences is that they have something there you call the light. The one like if you go inside the light, maybe trying to do something, you will see it sunny your ear. Yeah, it's sharing. It will be sunny. So people will get concerned to look there. So I want to say thank you.
My name is Josephine Johnson. Well, I tell God thank you. I tell the government thank you. I tell those who are bringing the development in Zozo here. I tell them thank you. We're happy because some of all can come from all the way to New Zozo in the darkness to come in the time to come back to go sell it. Sometimes we can be scary, but they sit down when you be around fire like that on the street coming, we can be scary. So I tell them thank you.
So what kind of benefit you think the level will give to the people of Zozo?
The level will give benefit to us. The road then will go far away from us. Because when they play be dark, that the play they can play. But when they play be bright, it can be hard for them to come around. The only thing what we're trying to say, we will say that will be security for the leg. Like when you see somebody around the leg, like you understand their way, you tell them say what you can't do here. Because we know that they helping us, it will help us.
What is this to say? I feel happy. I welcome the new life that came in. But we need development. So we are only hoping, also urging the government to do more than this. Let it be spread within the communities as well.
So what way do you think these lights will benefit the community overall?
It will benefit us such as reducing the crime rates because where there's light, you have, things going on fine. Because the criminals need darkness. So if the light comes, at least they will be afraid to do any other criminal activities.
Residents giving their impression about the installation of over 100 street lights in Zozo City, Lofa County. Let's go to central Liberia, where in the heart of Zowenta, a small city in Bon County, a dream that started as a simple idea has now become a beacon of hope for economic growth and local employment. On November 29, 2024, the official opening of the Manena Resort was not just a milestone for its founder, but also a defining moment for the region as a whole. The resort's debuts promised to bring much-needed opportunities to a growing community eager for progress. William Coty is the proprietor of the Manena Resort. Coty said the story of the resort began 3 years ago when he and his wife were thinking of possible business ventures for their future and finally chose to invest in the hospitality sector to help create job opportunities for residents of the area.
3 years ago, our wife and I, we decided that we wanted to do a business. And while we talked on, there were several businesses that came about in our minds. And the one that we decided to focus on was accommodation business. Because for me, I worked with the Aslo Metal Group then, and we saw the influence of people, especially when it comes to accommodation in this region. In fact, at first, when we started, we were just thinking as a little, maybe talking a 10-room, bedroom house that we can yet be able to do something. But while we decided to sit days and nights to think on it, something keeps speaking to us that if you want to do it bigger and better. We took like 2 years to put the plans together. 2 years without having any money, but we decided to make the plan first on paper. And she and myself prayed about it. And by the grace of God, 3 years ago, we started this project this same time, November 29, with no grant, to be able to start this project. And it wasn't easy, but God made it for us. And today, I also want to thank Liberians, brothers that stood with us to make this dream come true. They said, Mr. Coty, as long as you want to do such development, despite the money that we charge, will help you make the dream come true. And today we have in the house here our brother Stephen Bella and his crew. These are all Liberians that we hire to help us. We beg them. It's not about money, but we talk to them. We say, no, Stephen, please help us to make our dream come true. And today, these are men and women, and they were able to put up this structure today. Although we may not have it 100%, but we are moving somewhere as Liberians. And I believe that if we can start to work with our own, empower them, improve on them, we'll start to get better and better, and Liberia too will become better.
William Coty is the proprietor of the Manena Resort, a recently dedicated resort in Zowenta City, Bon County. In a moving show of support, Senator Prince Kemumui, who also attended the event, commended Coty for his commitment to Zowenta's future. He said the resort is a prime example of what people can achieve when they invest in their communities, noting that it will bring jobs and enhance the region's economy and provide a model for others to follow.
Well, you have just made my day by defying all the odds to say, look, I want to go back home. What I've learned, what I've seen in other countries, I will do it right in my home. It may not be for the returns right now on this investment, but the commissioner said it really. You're going to encourage a lot of young people that see you as a role model to come back home and to begin to develop Zowenta and by extension Liberia. So I want to say thanks to you ever so much for undertaking this great initiative. I want to say thank you for this initiative. And I can assure you, my friend and brother, I am sure that my first meeting of the county from my team across the county will be scheduled right here so that we can come and spend some time. I think when you are outside of Banga, outside of Monrovia, outside of Ganta, you have a next option. And that option is right here. So, Orokoti, like I said, thank you for making this dream come true.
Bon County Senator Prince Moy speaking at the official opening of the Menena Resort in Zowenta City, Bon County. From Bon, let's take you to Grand Crew County, where a mother of 4 in Bagleyville City has made an emotional appeal for assistance in providing education support for her children. Cecilia Simbo, who sells crops at the Bagleyville General Market, shared that her children are unable to attend school due to financial hardship. Despite her efforts to make a living through crop selling, Cecilia is struggling to provide necessities for herself and her children, let alone pay for their education. From Bagleyville City in Grand Crew County, Patrick Noah reports.
In a heartfelt plea for help, Cecilia Simwood, a mother of 4, stood amazed the household and bookstore of Bagleyville's General Market, hoping to attract the attention of the committed and passionate citizens. For the past several months, the 38-year-old woman has struggled to provide for her children and give them the one thing that could secure their future and education. Simbo's story is one of resilience, hardship, and a desperate desire to change the course of her children's lives. Despite tireless efforts selling crops in the market, she is unable to meet the daily needs for her family, let alone afford the school fees and supplies her children so desperately need. Once a family of 5 with hopes for a brighter future, Cecilia and her children's life took a dramatic turn when the husband abandoned them for another robot in Boao.
You get the children to school, so see the men go also. I didn't them.
But they tell them they are going to school.
They don't know with me. They try to go to school. But for seeing the men dead now, I get a hand.
To add to the burden, Simbo's living situation is dangerous. The house she once called home is falling apart.
My whole breakdown. Nobody not there to face it. Same as I be with my sister. Yeah, the whole side in country breakdown. No suppose I with my sister.
So why the children at you?
The other 2 children go to my sister.
The lack of a stable home, compounded by financial struggles, makes her situation even more dire. Despite the family challenges she faces, Simbo remains hopeful that help may come. She believes that with the right support, her children can still attend school, learn, and eventually contribute to the community.
My children are there to last one or condition. Because if one child to do something to you tomorrow, the 6 of you, why inside 6 of you in my children inside? They're sorry for. So if I get in the house, I can be crying.
The monor's situation highlights the broader issues of poverty and the challenges many families in Guangzhou face when it comes to their education. While some children in the region have the opportunity to attend school, others, like Simbo's, are left behind, caught in a cycle of hardship and seems impossible to break. As Simbo continues to sell her crops in the market each day, her mind is never far from her children's future. Cecilia Simbo's story is a powerful reminder of the challenges faced by many families in Liberia and the urgent need for community support to break the cycle of poverty. Reporting, I'm Patrick Nguyen.
Well, listener, on that note, that's how we go home with this edition of Citizens Agenda, a 30-minute program intended to provide citizens access to information through community radio content syndication. It's a production of the Association of Liberia Community Radio ALICOR, with support from the Swedish International Development Agency, SIDA. But just before we go, these are stories we've been following. Bomi County District 3 has received a major boost in infrastructure development with the donation of a US $95,000 earth moving machine from District Representative Sam Jala. Grant Basel University has launched an internet service aimed at enhancing academic opportunities for its students. The university's acting president, Dr. Sammy Reeves, says every student will benefit from the service they have contributed to. A mother of four from Bagleyville City in Grand Creek County has made an emotional appeal for help to support her children's education. Cecilia Sambo, a crop seller at the Bagleyville General Market, says she is faced with significant financial challenges. For more information, please visit our website www.associationofliberiacommunityradio.org or follow us on our YouTube channel and Facebook page, ALICOR TV Liberia. On behalf of the entire production team, I have been your presenter, Edward Colley. Have a pleasant day.